Missing a shot in pickleball is one thing, but having the ball hit you is on a whole other level.
Oh my goodness.
Oh man.
Here are some of the most insane instances of body bag shots in professional pickleball. Amanda Hendry and Christine Maddox versus Jill Braverman and Megan Fudge, 2025 APP Chicago Open. Body bagging is almost like a sport within a sport, and Christine Maddox and Amanda Hendry are Olympic champions in it. Before the real body bags, Maddox nearly clocks Braverman in the head to start the match. Luckily, Braverman managed to duck in time and dodge the hit, which also earned her and Fudge their first point. That's just the beginning though, and they do say that foreshadowing is a powerful literary tool.
Oh my goodness.
Maddox going headhunting early.
Throughout the rest of the match, Braverman takes on body bags not once, but twice. Hendry and Maddox were going full force during the game. You could tell they were even aiming their serves directly towards each other. The first one landed shortly after the miss, hitting Braverman directly in the cheek. Yup, that's gonna sting.
I'm aware it's much easier to say from here.
100%. Oh my goodness.
Later on in Game 3, Braverman receives another body bag, this time from Amanda Hendry. At least it wasn't aimed directly at the noggin this time, just hitting her in the body. It's not as bad of a hit, but it couldn't have felt good either.
Oh.
Hendry getting on top of that, forcing Fudge and Braverman onto second serve.
Now listen folks, maybe it doesn't pay to aim for the kill every time, because despite the body bags, Jill Braverman and Megan Fudge still take the win in the end. Call it karma if you want, but body bags don't guarantee you the bag. That hurt, but now it's personal. Georgia Johnson and J.W. Johnson versus Catherine Parento and Frederico Staksrud, 2024 Selkirk, Kansas City Open. When it comes to body bags, you'd usually assume it's from an incredibly aggressive rally, but that's not always the case. Here, the two Johnsons, Parento and Staksrud, were all having a relatively chill rally, just thinking around. It wasn't until the final 2 seconds that things hit the hyperdrive, right into Frederico Staksrud's family jewels.
Oh man.
Talk about getting hit in the Johnson by a Johnson. Unlike the previous clip, Georgia and J.W. Johnson actually do end up winning this match, so sometimes mercy is a weakness, I guess. Now for a Johnson being the smashee, not the smasher. Hunter Johnson and Paris Todd versus Andre Descu and Susanna Barr, 2023 APP SunMed St. Louis Open. Just as the rally was heating up, Hunter Johnson lobbed the ball to Susanna Barr, who responded by kindly smashing one ball into two more. Just like a true man, Johnson slowly steps to the side, goes into the fetal position, and tries not to cry and call for his mummy. I would say Johnson's future generations would be embarrassed to see this, but the good news is, that won't happen anymore.
We played every mixed doubles together, Susanna Barr.
That
Miraculously, Johnson and Todd proceeded to win that game, just not the match. Moving from nut crushing to love tapping. Chicago Slice versus Dallas Pickleball Club, 2023 MLP San Clemente Challenger Finals. Now this body bag is pretty special since you won't feel as bad for laughing at it. De La Rosa hits the ball low, causing it to hit the net and fall close to the net on DeHart's side. The ball bounces once, but DeHart performs a majestic dive to save it and lightly lob it towards De La Rosa's side. Unfortunately, the save doesn't really lead anywhere, as De La Rosa just immediately lobs the ball right back and has it bounce off DeHart, who's still on the ground.
Oh. Uh-oh.
As long as the ball touches your body before bouncing off the court, that's a body bag and you lose the point. That might have been the slowest body bag in history, but a hit's a hit. Now, enough innocence, more violence. Bao Dong and Fu Kyun versus Kwang Dong and CJ Klinger. 2025 Australian Open. Nasty Nelsons are a type of body bag where the server immediately aims for the non-receiving opponent who's close to the net. Call it bad manners if you want, but at the end of the day, it's a completely legal move that gives the point to the server. Nasty Nelsons are insane in general, but now imagine doing it against your biological brother in a professional match. You can stop imagining, because that's exactly what Bao Dong did against his brother Kwang Dong in the 2025 Australia Open quarterfinals. He did it right at the beginning too, making sure that Kwang would be as unprepared as possible.
0-0-2.
He got him!
Oh, wow.
Nasty Nelson.
Oh, no.
That Nasty Nelson must have lit a fire inside Kwang, because he and Klinger proceeded to crush Bao and Hyun in games 1 and 2. The family group chat must have been really awkward that night. You'd hope that by body bagging someone, it crushes their spirit, but the complete opposite can also happen. That one opened with betrayal. This one closes with impact. Zayn Navratil and Jay De Villiers versus Neil Medirata and Jerry Ho. 2023 Beer City Open. Nasty Nelsons can be considered skill or alertness checks. You can use them to test whether your opponent is truly paying attention to the game. If you have even an inkling of a suspicion that they aren't, you're almost always guaranteed a point, which is exactly the opportunity Zayn Navratil takes, winning him Game 3 and the entire match. Navratil notices Neil Medirata looking a little too relaxed near the net, so he aims the ball at him, and the rest is history. Seriously, this was match point for Navratil's side, so you'd think Medirata would look a little more alive than that. Alas, happens to the best of us. One match ended with impact, this one ends with a headshot. Zayn Navratil and Jesse Irvine versus Dylan Frazier and Lawrence Stratman, 2023 Beer City Open. This is another clip with Zayn Navratil, but this time it's his team that's on the receiving end. After a quick series of shots, Dylan Frazier blasts a savage overhead shot right at Jesse Irvine's face, hitting her in the cranium. The headshot took such a massive toll that they took a nearly 10-minute long break just to recuperate. And eventually, Irvine, who probably got a concussion, decided to forfeit the match. Frazier and Stratman have been looking unstoppable for the majority of the match, beating Navratil and Irvine in one game 11-4 and then leading game 2 9-3. So it's highly likely that they would have won anyway, but you never really know in pickleball and sports in general. Frazier felt bad and wasn't faking it, unlike this guy. Paris Todd and Riley Newman versus Alison Harris and Philip Locklear. PPA Acrotech Atlanta Open. Last but not least, Riley Newman was playing 4D pickleball when he performed an absolutely insane fake-out body bag shot against Philip Locklear. Newman pretends to receive a lob shot from Locklear, intentionally missing it and then backhanding it right into his opponent's torso. Body bags really don't get any better than this. Considering Newman and Todd already destroyed Locklear and Harris in Game 1, 11-2, I wouldn't have blamed Locklear if he had just retired after getting hit with a shot like that. Later on, Newman allegedly stated that he had no plans to hit this shot and that it was totally spontaneous and in the moment, which, if true, makes this shot twice as impressive, if that's even possible. Love it or hate it, body bags are a legitimate part of pickleball that players should be aware of and be ready to encounter. Sure, maybe you shouldn't do it against someone who's new to the game or is clearly not as good as you, but if you're in the court trying to win, it's a valid strategy. And although this isn't officially in the rulebook, body bags are probably legal because they're funny to watch.